back to my channel. So we are in a slightly different setting today. We are in my kitchen and I decided that I'm going to make my favourite sweet treat with you all. Sorry if it's a little bit echoey in here, but I can't really help that because it's quite a big-ish room. So, just before we get started, I would like to mention that I am following a little blog of vegan recipe today. This is the recipe that I use all the time, but I kind of just tweak it to what I need. I don't know, but I'll explain that as I go along. If you liked it, that's the dog. Come on then. Come on then. Come on. Anyway, if you enjoy today's video, please give this a massive thumbs up down below because it really helps out my channel. And also subscribe to my channel so that you never miss one of my videos. I upload every Thursday and every Sunday. So I guess let's just dive straight into it. Off with, I'm going to get the recipe up on my phone because I can never remember anything. Like, these people that just remember recipes off the top of their head, I don't know how to do it. I'm talking really fast, apologies. So I'm going to measure out 170 grams plain flour. You can use gluten-free flour, of course, but I am not gluten-free, so so 170 grams, let's work this out. Okay, I figured it out and we have 170 grams of plain flour. Now these, did I even tell you what I was making? Oh wow, well done Georgia. Okay, I am making raw cookie dough truffle bite things. So with the flour, obviously you cannot have this raw, so let's move things around a bit. We grab a baking tray and put a piece of grease-proof paper on top. And then we are going to sprinkle the flour onto the baking tray because we need to bake this first. I'm just going to grab a spoon and just spread that out a bit. And I forgot to preheat my oven, but that's okay. I'll do that now. We need to pop in the oven for 180 degrees for 15 minutes. So you want to weigh out your flour, put it onto a baking tray with a piece of greaseproof paper underneath, and then pop this in the oven for 15 minutes on 180. I'll be right back when this has... Okay, I am back. So my flour, oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to show you. Anyway, the flour is cooked. In case anyone was wondering, flour stinks when it's been cooked. It's also a little bit brown. I probably left it in a little bit too long. My oven also burns things all the time, so turn it off. So I probably had it on too high. I did drop it down to 170, but honestly the oven is just very annoying. But I can just scrape away the brown bits. It happens a lot and I just scrape away what I can't use. So I'm just going to put that to one side to cool down. I've had to leave the door open with Ted, so if that's a bit annoying, I do apologise. Like, I really apologise because it's annoying me already and I haven't looked back at the footage yet. Anyway, back to the recipe. So now we are going to measure out 100 grams of golden caster sugar. packet. Am I going to be strong enough to open it? The answer's no. Scissors. Okay, so what was it? 100 grams. Okay, I may have spilt it everywhere as I was trying to do that, but it's okay. We've got 100 grams of golden caster sugar in the bowl. Now we are going to weigh out 150 grams of dairy-free butter. Now obviously this is from Little Blog of Vegan. Let's get all that off there. Ooh. So naturally, I'm a messy baker, by the way. Anyway, stop going on tangents. Naturally, not naturally, obviously this is meant to be a vegan recipe. You can use non-vegan products if you like, you know, it's up to you. This is a pretty versatile recipe. Get your words out. I've run out of my vegan chocolate, so I'm just using normal chocolate. My mum just picked this up for me, it's super cheap. Yesterday, because I really wanted to get this filmed today. But I do have my Plant Kitchen M&S. This is sunflower spread, so I'm not sure how well it's going to work, but this is the only butter I've got. And I don't like using normal butter. And I like the Pizza Point because I have non-vegan chocolate, but sometimes I don't make sense, and that is okay. So we're going to get 150 grams of butter. So I have my 150 grams of butter, and I'm going to add that in with the sugar. Don't worry, I've washed my hands. I'm basically just going to mix this together. Now, if you have a stand mixer, go for it. If you have an electric whisk, go for it. Do I have either of those things? No. We did have an electric whisk, but it broke. So I really need to, oh no. I really need to invest in another one, but I didn't, so here we are. And am I really that bothered about it? No. It's a workout. I will come back when this is fully mixed because it could take a while. Okay, I've put some of the bits away that I've used now, and I've also tidied up just a smidge. And my butter and sugar are combined. So I just set my flour in, it's still a little bit warm, so I'm going to put this to one side. And I'm going to start with the chocolate. If you are slightly younger, do not do this without an adult present because it contains a really big knife. So I have 2 bars of chocolate. I have a milk chocolate and a dark chocolate. Like I said before, I would normally use vegan chocolate, but I don't have any right now, and I'm not vegan just yet, I'm still vegetarian. I really want to go vegan, but I'm not yet, so today we are using this. I don't know why I just did that. Anyway, that's going to have to wrap that up now. So I'm just going to get a good chunk of each out. You want 100 grams. You want 100 grams of chocolate. And basically, let's do one at a time. All I'm going to do is just cut it up into big chunks. This is not the easiest, so like I said, please, if you are younger, do not attempt this yourself because it is hard. I struggle. I mean, I'm a weakling, but I struggle. So you can use chocolate chips for this. The recipe says chocolate chips, so if you want to use chocolate chips, go for it. It's a lot easier. It means you don't have to cut chocolate up. but I prefer the big chunks of chocolate. When I first did this recipe, I didn't have any chocolate chips, so I thought, you know what, I'll just cut some chocolate up. And then when I did have chocolate chips, I was like, oh, I prefer this so much more with like cut up chocolate. So that's what I do. It's really nice. It's nicer with the bigger chunks, I think. But obviously, do what's best for you. It's hard. I do quite enjoy cutting up chocolate. I don't know what it is. And don't use all your chocolate because you need some for the outside, which I will show you later. The recipe can be done in really quick time. Oh no, words! It can be done really quick. That's what Big Cam's trying to say. Make sure that you cook your flour through thoroughly, because obviously you don't want to be getting ill off flour. But once you have cooked it through, it's completely safe to eat. I wouldn't be eating it if it wasn't, so don't fret. And it's just fun. It's a bit of fun, especially if you want to make it with young ones. Young ones? Young children. They're super fun to make. And they are so delicious. It's ridiculous how nice these are. When I bake these, I go through so many. Okay, chocolate is cut up. I'm now just going to check to see if it is 100 grams. To be honest, I'm not overly fussed if it's more, because the more chocolate the better. I mean, come on. This happens when you cut chocolate. Okay, what are we on? Yeah, 100 grams. Way! Okay, I'll go fix this. Okay, I have swapped my, what is that called? Chopping board for my mixture. We are now going to add in the vanilla extract. This is my favourite thing now. I'm going to link this recipe below. The recipe says 1 teaspoon. Now listen, right? I love vanilla extract, so I just pour it in there. Like, I pour it in until I think I've got as much as I want. And that's it. It's as easy as that. I love vanilla extract. I'm not going to skim. You know, there's no point wasting pots. And now, I'm going to add in my flour. This part always scares me because I feel like I'm going to just drop flour everywhere. Put the flour in. I've already taken out the bits that were brown. I don't know if I said that earlier. Teddy, you're in my way. I'm just going to mix this in. Carefuling. Oh, that's a new word. Let's add that to the list of words that I've made up whilst filming. You know what? If one of you dedicated fans... Oh, I do make myself laugh. If one of you dedicated fans want to go back through my videos so far and find all these new words that I've made up, then I would love that. Like, I'm not even lying, I would love that. Okay. Just mixing the flour in. So obviously you want to make like a dough. That's the aim of this. Cookie dough, you know, it's kind of in the name. Okay, I'll be back when I have mixed this in. Oh, it looks so good already. Okay, I am back. I have mixed in my flour. And now we add in the chocolate chunks. Nom nom nom. This is the good bit. Well, actually no, the good bit comes next, but... And then we just mix those in. At this point, you can get your hands in there. Don't be afraid to get your hands a little bit dirty. Mix in those chocolate chips, chocolate chunks, with your hands, that's fine. I've left mine extra chunky today. I probably could have made them a little bit smaller, but oh well. By the way, if you do want to use vegan chocolate, my typical vegan chocolate of choice is just the free-from chocolate from Tesco. I love the dark chocolate. That's like, I just eat that on a daily basis. So, just in case you don't know where to get your dark chocolate from, or just your vegan chocolate, then I might have dark chocolate. Supermarkets, free-from section, really nice. And if you aren't vegan or vegetarian, and maybe you want to try making these vegan, you can literally get vegan butter from anywhere, literally anywhere, and you can get vegan chocolate from there, and from the supermarkets. So I strongly recommend just trying it, because honestly the chocolate doesn't taste any different. I have the vegan magnums. They don't taste any different. Well, in fact, they taste nicer than normal ice cream. Because if you like me and you don't really like that, how can I put this? Like that milky, I don't know, it makes me feel a bit sick. If you don't like that, then strongly, strongly recommend trying out vegan chocolate, vegan ice cream. Okay, so I'm just squidging this together, getting all the last dregs out. And you can eat this. This is fully edible, raw cookie dough. That's so good. Like, ridiculously good. Okay. I'm just gonna wash these because they're a bit greasy and I'll get back to you. Okay. Now comes the fun part. Get a plate, a baking tray, anything you want. It's probably best to to use a baking tray, goodness me. But I use a plate because a baking tray won't fit in my freezer. So get a nice base, just a plastic plate, it's just easy. We're just going to put some grease-proof paper on there, just so that they don't stick. And if they do stick, that's okay, just put we need maximise space. So I'm just cutting off the excess paper. Have you noticed that I can't do things and speak at the same time? Because I have. Okay, now comes the fun bit. This is why I think this is good for kids. Okay, you need your little toothpick stick things. And you're basically just going to grab a chunk, ball it up in your hand, however big you want. I'm going to make mine that big. And then, in fact, I should have got these out first. I really didn't need to wash my hands, did I? Just a second ago. But I just get out a bunch, ball them up, put them on your plate, and stick your stick in just at the top. Basically, all the stick is for is to help you later on in the other fun part. So just keep balling up and sticking in I like to make a variety of sizes, simply because if I want a smaller one, like if I want to eat 4 in one go, then I can get a smaller one out along with my medium-sized ones, you know, so that I'm still getting another one, but it's smaller. It makes sense in my head, right? So who cares if not the same size? Embrace the different shapes, that's what I say. Honestly, I'm just talking nonsense now, aren't I, really? But honestly, I love these. My whole family love these. They're just so simple, so quick, so incredibly yummy. It's actually ridiculous. And I have used vegan products to make mine, and I've also just used non-vegan products, and let me tell you, they work out just as well every single time. Start off by the word vegan because they don't have to be vegan. They're just really tasty. And then you just keep going until you run out of mixture. But when I fantasize at night, it's Alexander's eyes, as I romanticize what might have been if I hadn't sized him up so quickly. I know, I'm nearly done, Baba. I'm nearly done. Okie dokie! Mixture gone. I have made... Oh, I really don't want these to spill everywhere. I've made my bites, I guess. Balls, bites? I don't know. So now what you want to do is pop these in the freezer for around 10 minutes, or just as long as it takes for them to harden up, because the next step involves melted chocolate. I know. And we don't want them to melt, like the insides to go all blah. So these now go in the freezer for around 10 minutes. I will see you afterwards. Okay, my bites are pretty solid now. They're looking good. So we're going to start on the best bits. Okay, I have my leftover chocolate, and I've also grabbed another packet of the dark, just in case I don't have enough of this, which I have a feeling I might not, but we'll see. So I'm just going to open these up and just break it into the bowl. So, while I was away, I've tidied up the kitchen, even though I've now just got chocolate everywhere again. Lol. And I jammed out to Hamilton. It's still stuck in my head, guys. I'm still absolutely loving the soundtrack. If you haven't yet listened or watched Hamilton, what are you doing? Go and do that as soon as you finish watching this video. I'm gonna do a bit more of this bar, I think. I don't think I'm gonna have enough. And you can never have too much chocolate, I mean. Come on. Right, am I right? So, a lot of people melt their chocolate by putting a bowl over a pan. Now listen, I don't have time for that. And I've always had great success with the microwave, so I'm going to put this in the microwave for about a minute. Okay, so chocolate is out. If you're going to use the microwave, all you need to do is just keep checking to make sure that you're not burning it. I'm going to put it back in for another minute or so. I'll put it in for 30 seconds and we'll see. Don't forget when you're taking your bowl out the microwave to use a tea towel or some oven gloves because, oh lovely, because it's hot. Okay, chocolate is done. Okay, now for the fun part. So we're going to get these, which have come out of the freezer, and you're going to use your stick and you're going to dip into the chocolate. Now your sticks might come out, mine always come out, so you just got to be careful. Lift up, roll it around, make sure that it's all coated, and then just place it back on the plate. Oh, and because these have been in the freezer and they're cold, the chocolate will start to harden without you putting it in the fridge, which, I mean, come on, like, that's just so good, because you can eat them straight away. Oh, I had the biggest mess. So I was putting these into the freezer, and my plate, that didn't fit in the freezer, okay? So I'm tilting my plate to fit it into the freezer, right? When all of a sudden, the greaseproof paper, which I should have known that would happen, slides off the plate, and I have stray cookie dough bites everywhere. Like, literally everywhere. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just using the spoon to coat it. Now if I run out of chocolate, we're going to have an issue, right? Because I don't have any more. Well, I have some dark, but I like to mix the milk and the dark together, you know. Okay, that one, the stick, is completely out of that. See? And you just carry on until you've got them all covered. I'm sorry if you can also hear Teddy in the background, just walking around the kitchen. He likes to make a lot of sounds when I'm filming, clearly. Oh. And this is the finished product. Honestly, I ran out of chocolate. But it's okay. They look a bit messy, but that's all part of the homemade vibe. So now all I'm going to do, because the chocolate is still not set, so I am going to put these in the fridge again, and as soon as the chocolate on the outside is hardened, they're good to go, because right now I can't even pick one off the plate. Why hello, this is Georgia from the future. I'm just editing my video, and I realised that I didn't even put a taste test in there, and I feel like that is a very important part of a baking video. So I have one of my bites. It's a very oddly shaped one. But like I said in the video, the homemade, it's fine. Okay, ready? So good. Honestly. I've never made a batch that doesn't taste amazing, so they're completely foolproof. I can guarantee you won't go wrong. They're so good. So let's just hop back into the video now. So yeah, that is the end of the video. These are my favourite ever chocolate cookie doughness amazingness. I absolutely love them. I could eat this whole plate in one go, but then I would feel a bit sick, so I don't recommend doing that. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the fact that it's something a little bit different. Please give me a massive thumbs up if you want me to do more of these videos, and also don't forget to subscribe so that you never miss another one of my videos. And I'll see you really soon in another one. Bye guys!